Hey, Starlights. Welcome into a reading for Taurus. So, we are going to get all of our earth signs out of Quas. And it's like, Crystal, what are you doing? Why are you always late? Mom got to work. I apologize. And I'm learning to also live and not just turn into a workaholic. So, I'm doing the things that I love to do and also spending time with family. So, Mom got to breathe sometimes. All right, guys, let's get into it. Messages for our Tauruses, please. Messages for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages for our Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising. What messages do you have for our Tauruses? Energy of obstacles over an outcome. Ooh, Taurus. Look here. This is going to be a hard pill to swallow at times, but it's okay to not know. It's okay to free float. It's okay to go into a resting and waiting period. I know you guys are the workaholics. You need everything moving and flowing and going exactly the way that you need it to go. It's okay not to know. It's okay to wonder and to try to figure stuff out. It's okay. Your energy is the Nine of Cups, and it's coming in sideways. So you're wanting, hoping, wishing for wish fulfillment, wish for something that brings you that emotional, and I'm hearing financial security, just something that uplifts you, something that make you feel alive again, in a sense of all the worry and the sense of lack and the issues that you have faced, and you're going back and forth into the mentality, I'm going to be the go-getter, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then it's like, okay, I've done all this, I'm tired of all this, I'm not going to rush and do all this other crap, I'm not going to fight it, I'm just going to go with the flow, and it's bringing your vibe up and down, your want and push up and down, where you have to understand and see, hey, I have a journey for myself. I have a want for myself, but I have to let go of old baggage. Don't allow what distracts you to block you. There we go. There's a lot of stuff that you have to deal within your emotions and in your heart, and it's causing a lot of mental friction for yourself, and you are not letting go. When you look at your energy, is coming in sideways, so it's not stable. It's not like I want this and I'm going for it, I'm going to have it. It's a back and forth notion. So here you have, with your obstacle, the Ten of Swords. You have to let go. You have to let go. You have to push it away and say, look, I don't want this anymore. I'm not going to fight this anymore. I want better for myself and for my future. You have to let go. And when I said the resting period, your overall was the Ten of Swords. It's time that you go chill out somewhere. You are always one to be so quick to, I got to go work this out. I got to go do this. I got to go do that. And you don't like sitting still. We understand that completely. It's fine. When you're a go-getter, when you're somebody that is hungry for things to build in their notion, and sorry about the music in the background, that's good. But if you're overdoing it, you're going to end up missing things. Don't push yourself too far. Don't lose yourself in the what ifs. You got to go beyond that. So here you have this High Priestess is coming in sideways. And that High Priestess is your deeper sense of inner knowing. That's you being able to go within and feel your intuition. Your intuition feels blocked. Your intuition feels like, damn, I'm doing all this stuff for what? You're doing it for a reason, and it's going to become beautifully clear to you. But you got to give time and patience to yourself so you can heal, because you're not allowing something to end to heal you. You're just coming at it time and time again. And it's like, are you not tired of the same cycle? You talk about you're tired of it, but are you truly tired of it to let it go? That's what you have to understand within yourself. You got to be able to push yourself forward. You got to be able to grow past these things and really see, I can't stay in the same area anymore. I can't stay in the same mindset anymore. I can't stay in the same feeling anymore. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work out. So since it's not working out, I got to move on. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. And you're probably going to have to start from the ground up, but you can't be afraid to build. You can't be afraid to start fresh. You can't be afraid to go into something based on past experiences. Heal from those because you're carrying them with you. You want a new relationship, a new job, a new business, a new whatever. Don't carry what's behind you into your future. That's going to put on more burdens than necessary, where you feel like you're about to snap or break, and that's not the case. So in doing that, it's time to move forward. It's time to move on and move forward because you're worth more. Don't hold on to what was. Move into what is. And it's funny because you got the Page of Wands in the message of the day, but the Page of Wands came out. That was the card that wanted to fly that didn't. You got to get your heat going. And you can be a little feisty, tenacious person, but emotionally, you are really damaged. Emotionally, you're scarred. You're like this little kid. You want to light your flame, but you don't want to share your flame with just anybody. And you're being so sheltered with it because of stuff that you've been through. You got to let stuff go. You got to let it out. Let your flame show, because it's going to be, like I said, moth to a flame, right? You're going to have people flocking to you because you're just being you. But you'll be able to decipher who's meant to be around you. Because if that heat's too hot, they're not going to be able to withstand coming near you. But for someone that is meant to be around you, they'll be able to float to you because that's warmth for them. That's warmth and that's justice for them. So they're like, okay, let me build you up because you're building me up. Your light, your heat, your everything's helping me. Let me help you. You won't have to ask. You won't have to wonder. You won't have to. It's just going to flow effortlessly. But you got to let go of past expectations. Let go of past expectations because they do not define you. Let it go. It's not even worth it anymore. 9 of Page. 10. That flew. High Priestess. Temperance. 4 of Swords. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. There you go. All right, here we go. So here you have the 9 of Cups, your energy. You have it with the 7 of Swords, and you have it with the 9 of Pentacles. You are literally fighting between someone stealing your peace and your joy and you finding your innermost confidence and uplifting yourself. It's like you're literally going on a never-ending circle, being tethered back and forth, because it's sometimes easy for people that you let in take that happiness from you. Don't attach yourself to people in a sense of saying, oh, this is my everything. This is my being of why I breathe. Don't get so close to where you're giving all of you. It should be a equal flow. And it's something where you're like, this is my person, or this is my job, this is my business, this is whatever. Let it roll off you like water off a duck's back. Hard to do, but you got to get in that notion of saying, I pick me. I have to have my inner peace, my innermost confidence, because whatever someone had once taken from me, They didn't take everything. And I rebuild from what was lost. And in that same element and aspect, they can't take from me again because I see the signs. And I'm not going to be rude or disrespectful, of course, to everyone, but I'm going to be watchful. I'm going to be mindful. I'm going to be understanding and say, okay, I see you. That's not how I roll. That's not what I want, but I see you. You have a wonderful day. You can push things away that's not meant for you. So here, this 10 of Swords, you have it with the 7 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Card that wanted to fly but didn't was the Ace of Pentacles. You got to do some pruning. A lot of pruning of past experiences that you once went through. As hard as it is, you got to let a whole bunch of stuff go that's not for you, that you are hanging on with a vice grip because you're trying not to forget what you went through so you don't go through it again. Let this pain go. Let this anger go. Let this frustration go. You're not always going to get the apology, the closure to all that. Accept the apology that you did not receive. Forgive anyway, because that forgiveness is for you. It's for your peace of mind. It's for your upliftment. It's for your inner joy. You're having to build yourself from the ground up. And I love that we're getting a bunch of pentacles here because, of course, you are a Taurus, so that pentacles is your element. You have to go in and make that conscientious decision and look at everything that's in front of you. You have a choice. You have so much in front of you. Are you going to pick things that are for your peace or pick things that are going to give you a temporary sensation? Because some things that you pick, especially in the material world, they're not everlasting. They're not going to stay with you for forever. So you have to go and decide what you want and how you're going to move about it. Because it's just, you can't stay there. You can't do that to yourself. The 7 of Cups came with the Knight of Pentacles, the starting over, starting fresh. Make your decision and start building. Because you can't get your Ace of Pentacles until you move on. You can't get this new abundant beginning until you get your things together. Set your foundation, build yourself up, and move forward. You want this so bad. This is stability. This is grounding. This is upliftment. This is joy. You want all this abundance, and that's more so in the material physical world than it is outwardly. You want all this stuff to come to you. You got to let go of what's in the way. Stop holding on to things that no longer serve your deeper purpose. And look at you, true pair situation on the board, and I'll explain why in a second. Your overcoming is that High Priestess, and it's still going in sideways because you're not following your intuition so much. You're not fully following your intuition. Oh, I'm feeling this don't feel right, but you don't fully listen. You don't fully follow that path. Here you go, right here. You are in your own reading. Here you have the King of Pentacles. Remember, gender is subjective, so therefore gender is not saying that I'm calling you a man if you're a woman and vice versa. This is saying that you're bringing on this masculine energy. A strong, stable leader, someone that is about his business, doing everything that they need to because he understands 9 of Wands. All this tension, all this heartache, heartbreak, all this frustration, all this trauma and guilt, I have to look in. And I have to take on these feelings. I have to look within, go within people, go within myself, go within my position at work, go within everything. Find the root cause of all this pain, and I have to let it go because here you go, King of Swords. You got to move on. You got to literally go within. Swords is mine. You got to be that leader. The intellectual leader. If we're going here for the king, that's air sign. So that's Libra, that's Aquarius, and that is Gemini. You got to stay strong. You got to uplift and you got to build and you got to move forward and know for a fact, hey, I'm hungry for the things of my life and I want to go for my dreams. I want to go for my goals, but I can't allow them to do that. So I got to take a leap of faith. I got to take a leap of faith on my own intuition, on my own sense of vibration. I have to go forward. You got to do that because all this patience that you've been working on, you got it with the Ace of Wands. So you have to work on your patience. Be patient. Understand that greatness is coming. It's on the way. And when it is coming, Sun card, abundance. It's going to come abundantly. It's going to rain buckets and buckets of blessings upon you. But you got to be able to let go of all the things that you once went through, all the expectations, all the viewpoints, all the understandings, the girl talks, all this. Let all that go. It does not take you further in what you need. Get a deeper sense of here. Feel that emotion. You don't got to be tough and hard all the time. You don't got to, I got to do this. I got to, get in tune with you. Get in tune with both sides of you. Your divine masculine came out in the king, right? So if the divine masculine came out in the king, you need to come out with the queen. Okay? Your overall is that 4 of Swords, resting, relaxation. 10 of Swords, letting go. Letting it go, letting it fall, finally walking away. 6 of Swords, in your ship, moving on and bringing in the best part of you. Queen of Swords, really understanding who you are, how you are, and saying, oh my gosh, I got to balance myself emotionally, mentally. Divine masculine is all about that protection. It's all about running the house. It's all about keeping the kingdom safe. It's all about uplifting and moving and doing everything that you need to do. Divine feminine, that's all about the nurturing. It's all about the loving. It's all about the peace, the care. Bring out more of your divine feminine and make sure you balance that within yourself, because your mate, true pair situation, that's a king to queen. That's going to be a powerful, powerful love coming to you. But your love can't get to you until you heal you. So with this page of Wands, it came with the King of Cups and the 5 of Cups. You're going to have to nurture yourself past any regrets. You're going to have to nurture this inner child, this inner hurt person past anyone else. From everything that you've experienced, from everyone that you have been through an experience with, who's hurt you, who's taught you, who's loved you, who's all that. You have to nurture and let go of the things that you've lost and let go of the things you walked away from and the people that lost you. You don't have to be remorseful. We're not doing that. We're letting it go. And it's crazy because once again, you got the 5 of Cups and the Page of Wands that came out in the reading of the day. It is time to release yourself of all the guilt, pain, and frustrations of things that were out of your control or what happened when you went out of control. Let things go, love, nurture, and heal yourself. Rebuild, move forward. You want the best? Receive the best. Be accepting of the best. All right. Oracle for our Tauruses, please. Oracle for our Tauruses. All right, under the deck, we have the Oracle forecast. I love that. So here, inner temple, life lessons. I go within my shadow for deep spiritual growth. I go within my shadow for deep spiritual growth. I go within my shadow for deep spiritual growth. Then you have the High Priestess, embody. That is actually your crown chakra. Look at her. She looks like Charlize Theron to me. Right here, we're embodying and we're embracing things. I am the embodiment of divine feminine. I am the embodiment of divine feminine. I am the embodiment of divine feminine. Take on your deeper sense of self. Let that care and nurturing side that you run from come to you. Because under the secondary deck, you have the Devil with the Strength card, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. Anything that is meant to break you, anything that is meant to hurt you, anything that is meant to bother you, it can't withstand your might and power. But you have to have that inner sense of healing within yourself. I didn't read the Oracle. Oracle, forecast. I am the Oracle. My intuitive insights flow freely. Get in tune with your intuition. Deeply understand it. And don't let what is physically here. Don't let what is physically here. Temptation flew out. Take you away from your intuition. Take you away from you. Don't let what you see, what you hear, what you're around. Don't worry about our senses here. Move into your senses of spirit. Don't let that overtake your deeper sense of self. Let it go. Under the deck, you have letting go. Let go of the things that you can't control. Go, just hop on the boat, go down the creek, and enjoy the ride. Go further. Okay? We're moving past that. Well, I hope this helped. I love all of you, appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. You have an absolutely amazing day, my Tauruses, and I will see you in... Actually, wait, let me roll the dice. Jeez, can we pick the earth sign? Somebody. Capricorn. There we go. We got it. Capricorn is next, guys. Love, light. Always have a great one. Keep your mind clear. Remember, we're in retrograde, so we're going to breathe. Stay positive. Speak positive. Think positive. Be positive.